Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Guess what? Jaron Ennis has signed with Matchroom. What do you think of that then? Now, I think this is a big, big deal. I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks this. I'll bet Eddie Hearn thinks it's a big deal as well. In fact, he does because he's made a statement about it saying, wow, we've signed Jaron Ennis. I mean, this is a real coup, and I didn't really see it coming. I thought Ennis, Philly fighter, probably going to want to stay in America. I mean, he probably will stay in America. But this really shows how respected Eddie Hearn and Matchroom have become on the international circuit. Because we've seen American fighters like Ray Ford, go and win titles. Ammo Williams is another one that Eddie's had from quite an early point of his career, and he stuck by Williams when Williams had some mental health issues. Didn't say the kindest things about Eddie. But it does seem that, if someone like Ennis, and he must have had like a slew of promoters and, looking for his signature, for him to pick DAZN and Matchroom, not even DAZN and Golden Boy, you know what I mean? Yeah, it does show the status in which Matchroom have reached in the international market. And I think this is an amazing acquisition for Matchroom because Ennis, as we know, he was 26 years old. He's 31 wins, no draws, no defeats, with 28 KOs. IBF Welterweight champ. They stripped Bud Crawford, and I think they upgraded Boots to, the full fat belt. And there is one fight, which I know that I'm not the only one who's thinking this, because quite a few of us have very mischievous minds, and that is one fight we'd like to see, an in-house fight. Do you know where I'm going with this? With Matchroom, Ennis, and drum roll please, Conor Benn. Why not? Come on, Conor. You've been saying that you'll fight anyone. You've been looking to fight retired welterweights, Kell Brook. You've been wanting to have a little, even though you're only a young man, a young fighter, you wanted a little cash out thing against Eubank Jr. up at middleweight. You've even talked about fighting Devin Haney, who's really a 140-pounder, just moved up from 135. Well, how about you fight someone in your own division? In fact, how about you fight the man who is considered generally to be the heir apparent in that 147 division, which is Boots? Come on, man. Step up to the plate. If you're a man of your word, you say you'll fight anyone. You say you fight for the love of it. You don't need the money and so on. You're from a wealthy background, which, I don't begrudge you that. Your father, I followed your father from start to finish. Terrific fighter, gave everything to the game, a credit to himself and his family and boxing. So you step up to the plate now. This could be your Gerald McClellan moment, minus hopefully the really unfortunate ending. When most of us thought your father was going to go out in a round against McClellan, and in fact, I take no shame in saying I put money on your dad to go out in one round. He came back in what, in my opinion, in my lifetime anyway, it's the best fight I've ever seen and the best performance by a British fighter. Now it's your turn. If you're a man of your word, get onto Eddie, start badgering Eddie about a matchup, an in-house matchup between you and Boots for the IBF title. Never mind chasing Eubank Jr. Never mind calling out 140-pounders. Let's see you fight Boots. That would be my magic wand moment, So what do you think? What do you think, first of all, about Boots signing with Matchroom? And who do you think he should fight next? I mean, he is a champion. The 147 division, it's entering a new era, I think, because Bud's going to move probably to 154. What a great champion he was, undisputed. Maybe the belts will go up in the air. I think this is very, very interesting stuff and a real coup for Matchroom to get Ennis. But let me know what you think. Let me know. You get any opinions you got, leave them below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please do that. It takes a second to hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button as well if you could. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.